tapping into what you really want is the only way that you're actually going to get it. My name is Amanda Kaufman, and you're watching another episode of Making It Happen, my weekly video blog where I share with you tips, tricks, tools, and strategies on how to make things happen in your own life. And today I took you off of my normal setup. You can see my computer and my, more of a 360 of the office. I'm often complimented on my teal chairs. So there they are, a little up close and personal. And, I've got some really fabulous artwork here. I've got my whiteboard here. And of course, being a coach and a mother of four, my favorite feature of my office is the door, which my home office does not have. I got very clear on what I wanted my coaching business to be like. I wanted to have some space that was really mine, that I could fully express, that it's in my own identity. And the thing is that until I really spent some time thinking about, well, what does that mean? And I actually did it a lot with facilitated coaches as well, to really explore what is it that I want. And, as someone who is identified with, being an achiever, being an A student, all the way through my career up until, fairly recently, a lot of the standards that I would apply in terms of what I wanted had to do with what would make me successful in the eyes of others. And, making choices that were more like what's the best choice versus what is my interested choice. So this week, it's not really about having you just declare, I'm suddenly interested in this thing. It's more about helping you with some of the strategies for how do you get clear on these things and some of the things that I've tried that really, really work. So let's go. So first of all, really connecting with why it's important to know what you want. Even well before launching my business and well before, getting my office and all that kind of fun stuff, this idea of really getting close to what I want and connecting with it shifted and changed my life. I went from working 120-hour work weeks for the sake of, being a strong performer. Wow, my hair's doing funny stuff today. For being a strong performer, for getting the raises and getting the promotions and getting the titles. That all continued to be important to me. But when I became clear that I wanted to have a happy marriage, and it became clear that I wanted to be a mother, and I wanted to keep the consulting career going and thriving. Like, I wanted to do a great job and not just kind of go through the motions or do things the way that people told me they had to be done. I wanted to go and I wanted to have it all. And the thing is that until I got really clear that that's what I wanted, that indeed I wanted to be married and I wanted to have kids and, I wanted to do that and be able to get on a plane. I mean, it was like I couldn't do anything else. And so what that initially took was just being brave enough to have conversations with the people around me that I love to process through, like, well, what is it that I do want? So that's kind of tactic number one, is really just connecting with people who are close to you and just being brave enough to have like that quality of a conversation. The other tactic that can be really, really helpful in clarifying is journaling. And if you've tried journaling before and you don't love it, there's a couple of things that people tend to do, and I've done these things in the past. Is one, they stipulate it has to be done every single day, and they give themselves some like word count requirement. Not the point. The point with journaling is to just give yourself the space to have a dialogue honestly with yourself. And so if that dialogue is 5 words long, great. If you write out 15 pages, awesome. I think what happens is we attach all these additional requirements to it because we have to be good at it to do it. And then what ends up happening is it becomes intimidating, and, we're tired one day and then we don't do it, and then we feel guilty about not doing it. Like, Just park all that noise. And, only just journal when it compels you. But the thing is that when you do journal, that can really help you open up insights into what you really want, because you just allow the verbalization. You allow this kind of linear progression of your thoughts. The third and final tactic that I, of course, have to mention is talk to a coach. Talk to a coach who is qualified to be a coach. And, there are lots of certification programs out there. There are people who have had lots of life experience, and they can be great coaches just because of that. I'm not saying that you've got to have a certain particular type of coach, but you just want to really make sure you're engaging with someone who understands that coaching is really about you, the client, processing through your ideas and your thoughts. And then you will arrive at what you want and get some clarity out of it. So I hope that this served you. I hope that if you know of someone that would benefit from hearing this message today, please feel free to share it with them. You can follow me on YouTube, Facebook, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can, of course, subscribe and get a weekly dose of Making It Happen delivered to your inbox. I hope you have a really great week, and we'll chat with you again real soon. And oh yeah, by the way, I'm a coach. So if you are interested in having a 15-minute conversation to get a little clearer on your goals, then you can go ahead and grab up one of those spots by clicking the link that was included in my email this week and is included in the description of this video. Well, take care. Bye.